my Link rant.
What part of the world is Shenanigans hailing from?
Tennessee, I believe.
Tennessee, okay.
I believe. I could be wrong. Straight over to this camera.
Are they the owner of a P+ rank this year?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Chat room. Shenanigans ranks? I don't know. Yeah, Tennessee. And this is definitely not that. That is Link. And this is Fierce Deity Link, as everybody knows.
Oh, Fierce Deity. Okay, I got this outfit in Breath of the Wild, and
wow.
it was fun to get.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I did hear, I clicked around on the stream last week, or maybe the week before. You were saying you've only played like one Zelda game, and it was Breath of the Wild.
Correct. Exactly true. No. I've only beaten one Zelda game.
Okay.
And it's Breath
How
of the Wild.
far have you gotten in any other Zelda game?
Okay. So in Wind, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I love Wind Waker so much. Aesthetically, one of my favorite artistic creations.
Yes.
I have never beaten it.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, yeah.
Because I don't like RPGs, and I don't like Zelda games.
Yeah, right. And great segue into my theory that Breath of the Wild is not a Zelda game.
Which I think is a reasonable take.
Yeah.
I've played in Tears of the Kingdom. I've gotten like almost to the end, but I became so enraged by it that I stopped playing.
Yeah. Now nobody saw it except for me. But the thing that Eric Chico was just talking about, getting upset about, just happened, and I saw the rage. I saw the rage in his eyes.
Fuck, dude.
I saw the rage in his eyes.
I was having fun.
He was having so much fun, and now it's over.
Now it's over.
We can't even talk about Breath of the Wild anymore.
Fuck Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think Breath of the Wild is spectacular, but
okay.
I don't think it's a Zelda game. And I don't think... I'm not trying to cast judgment on Zelda in general at all. It's just not my kind of game.
No, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I think in general, I think Zelda games are fine. I wish that there was a Zelda game for adults. And what I mean by that is that I have now, and this is partly a skill issue on my part because I have played so many video games in my life that every Zelda, there's nothing happening to me when I play a Zelda game that makes my brain activate at all. Everything, I literally, like, you open up the door into a puzzle room, the camera pans to the puzzle, and then pans to the answer, and then I go, okay, yeah, you use the dumb thing that I just got on the thing right here, and then it opens the door. Got it.
Yeah.
You know, give me a puzzle game for adults that's a Zelda game, and I'm like, yo, talk about the match. Yeah, Get a Job TV is such a good name. That's actually insane.
I think Zelda is pretty.
Talk about the match in full caps from Get a Job TV. I mean, like, GG's. What are you supposed to do?
Well, at least Zelda's not as bad as Pokemon, I will say. Like, playing Pokemon as an adult is just not it.
Don't talk about the match. Lunchables is up as well. What's up? Link is there.
Oh, goes for the hammer time.
Ooh,
and
that was crazy.
That was
a
second hit. Nice.
Very, very nice game. Look, when I got on commentary, I said I was going to do one thing, and I was going to commentate like I do every other Kame House Weekly.
Yes.
What's up? You're listening to it right here, right now.
I'm going to say it again. I said it before.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't love me at my Kame House 38, you don't deserve me at my Kame House the Dark Tournament.
The Dark Tournament.
Yes.
The DT.
So we're going to keep doing what we're doing, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Which does involve some talking about the match.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we'll talk about it when it gets interesting.
Right. Like, no, Cybil is a very, very strong player, but at the moment, currently getting a little outclassed by Shenanigans.
And, I mean, Cybil is actually one of South Carolina's best. So,
Cybil's very good.
I'm very interested to see if the Ivysaur does come out. I want to go back to the thing about Majora's Mask. I'm waiting for the Ocarina of Time got a decomp, so I'm waiting for Majora's Mask to get a PC port as well.
Okay.
From the decomp. Because I'm not playing the 3DS version, and emulating the Nintendo 64. Wait, it's out? Oh, am I moron? Oh, yo, thank you for the shout out. I'll go look at that then. Anyway,
your wizard brethren is up.
But yeah,
let's go Cybil. Keep
Majora's Mask is definitely more of an adventure game than a Zelda game as well. It's kind of Zelda-y with the dungeons, but a lot of the side quests are an adventure game. So like a lot of old early 90s, late 80s games were like adventure games where a lot of the puzzle was just like going around and talking to people, reading what they say, and then like using items on them.
Right.
You know? And
so,
go ahead.
Difficulty-wise, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time compared to, let's say Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, puzzle-wise, are like a 1. How hard are Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time's puzzles?
Ocarina of Time, probably like I mean, Breath of the Wild's puzzles are actually pretty interesting.
Okay.
And because they're all physics-based, it's kind of like a Half-Life at that point. So I have also not played Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
But I do think that they're both very, very interesting games. Yeah, Majora's Mask is much harder, specifically because you're on a 3-day cycle.
Yeah.
And most of the quests are like just talking to people and doing favors for them and knowing what they need from you.
Okay.
And using certain items on certain people, and like there's no answers really.
Okay.
Interesting. In a similar way, Majora's Mask is actually very, very reminiscent of a game called Moon RPG.
Moon RPG.
Moon RPG was a Japanese-only PS1 game up until like literally 3 or 4 years ago, where it got an English port for the first time ever.
Wow.
On the Switch and on PC at this point.
That's cool.
But a lot of that game is Chibi Robo is kind of the same way because
Chibi Robo. Wow.
Yeah, Moon RPG was a team called Love Delic. And after Moon RPG, they split up into separate teams. So Tulip on the PS2, very reminiscent, and then another team became the one that created Chibi Robo and all the Chibi Robo games.
That's cool.
That game is so cute but so sad. It's a great little game. I love Moon RPG. I love Tulip. They're like both Moon and Tulip have like a week cycle. Well, Tulip is a 24-hour cycle. And, well, it's like 24 hours in the game.
Right, right.
It's like
in a Groundhog Day style, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah, basically. Moon RPG has a week where certain events will only happen on, like, Monday or Tuesday at certain times.
Stardew vibes.
Yeah, very much, yes. Very much so. And most of the game is solving when you need to go to certain places to do certain things and understanding, like, all of that. Like, certain monsters that you have to save. Wow, that was a crazy game. Sorry,
Cybil,
I was
let's
not.
Go.
Damn. Wish I was paying attention. My bad. I got a little carried away
lock
about
in.
Moon RPG.
I am gonna Google that because that sounds cool.
Yeah, I love Moon RPG. It is. I mean, what I will say is, it's very. It is not a modern game by any standard.
Sure.
It is like, and some of the mechanics that the game has, I feel like are an intentional critique of how old RPGs and adventure games work.
Oh, cool.
Most of the game is like that because it's called an anti-RPG.
Huh.
Because instead of killing monsters, you save them.
Undertale vibes. Hello.
Undertale, the reason why Moon RPG has an English port is because Toby Fox, the guy who was inspired by the game, and talked to the creator of Moon RPG about getting an English port.
No way.
Yeah, that actually happened. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, very Undertale.
So it's Undertale. Oh my God.
Undertale's main influence was Moon RPG.
And you've probably heard of the song Megalovania from Undertale, which appears in this build, right?
Yeah, it does not appear in this build. This build is there's a hype set going on. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. So I'm sorry.
Okay, we got game 3.
Right,
we got Shenanigans.
Yeah, we're back at it. What's up, Will?
Look up Toby Fox.
No, that's real because he'll talk in like perfect Japanese, and then when he has to say like an English thing, the Boston accent comes out.
That's so funny.
He'll be talking perfect, and then we'll go Toho Project, like perfect. So I love that. I love that clip. Thank you. Anyway,
okay, here we go.
Back to the hype set. Shenanigans 118. Cybil needs to get a kill right here. Boom, just like that.
So Cybil is showing awareness of throw combos into killing Kirby, which might be why she's opted for this matchup. I'm wondering.
Yes, I do wonder if we will see the Ivysaur if she goes down a game. But maybe I saw something from her recently that said that she does not think Ivysaur is a good character.
But
which most Ivysaur mains seem to say something along those lines, so I have to believe them. But they can't all be downplaying their game. She's correct. Like,
I think there's a phenomenon with the Pokemon trainer characters because they're all derived from. I think they all. I don't know.
Shout out to the lesbians in the chat.
We'll leave that for later. If Ivysaur comes out, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But
yes,
we need to see a quick kill here. I think so. I'm curious about the down throw, down air stuff that Link can do on Kirby. And when it kills, when it hits. It seems to be a thing.
It seems like as Link, you definitely want to be using your toys a lot more. But also, like, your grab is really good, but it's so risky because it's a grapple. Ooh, that was. Okay, makes it back.
So this is the Shenanigan counter pick.
Yes.
Interesting. And there's that down air.
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, that's beautiful. All right, I mean, I think that Link does have the capacity to do 1,000,000 damage. That was a crazy low profile.
Yeah, Shenanigans is like choosing to interact with Boomerang in interesting ways. Like, he's ducking right in front of Link, and then getting the ACI down, crouch cancel on the Boomerang, and then going for grab, going for other mix-ups.
Ooh!
Do I see more?
Was that an ultimate combo? Oh my god! Oh, okay.
Ivysaur's tether just doesn't quite feel finished, I think is what I was going to say.
Ooh.
Or recovery, generally.
Oh my god, this is... Oh, wait, what was that? Okay, hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah. We're swapping. We're swapping headsets again.
Pause. All right, come on, Cybil. Make it close. Okay, D-tilt into fair is going to do it. So Shenanigans is hyper aware of what kills Link, so I think I'm a little nervous about a grab.
Oh, very
close. Great DI from Cybil.
Yes, indeed.
She's playing this extremely well,
man.
but that might be
That's going to be it, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, what's up,
Cybil really, not to be cliche, but she locked in.
She did. She was locked in there. I think she has a better chance of bringing this back.
She has proven to Shenanigans that she needs to be taken seriously in the set. And he's turn it back. Okay, come on,
all the way over.
Thanks,
yeah, I got to be able to read the chat room so that Get a Job TV can tell me to talk about the match again.
Get a Job TV really touched you in a
Get a Job TV hit me in a way that he doesn't even comprehend, or they.
Bomb. Oh, that's a brutal early stock for Shenanigans.
Yes, absolutely. A quick 0 to death. All right, let's see. I mean, Shenanigans, look, I mean, like, Cybil might be locked in. Shenanigans, look at Shenanigans on that player cam. Shenanigans it's like, perfect posture, headphones on, probably listening to straight white noise, just, like, locked in, like Miles Teller at the end of Whiplash.
Oh, God, wow.
Just
going
like,
all the way there.
Yeah, just, like, an insane, like, pure focus, this is what art looks like, you know? This is what Kirby...
But the end of Whiplash is like, approve of me, father. You know, like there's such like...
He doesn't need the proof. He doesn't need the approval.
I'm not getting that from Shenanigans right now.
He's just locked in. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's a great point. I rescind my Whiplash reference.
No. Posturally and aesthetically, I think you're spot on. So I think Cybil is like trying to fight in the middle of the stage a little too much right now.
I think that, I mean, the problem is that if you go anywhere else, like Link needs the space to throw toys.
Yeah.
But if you go anywhere near the ledge, Kirby just kills you.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's really tricky. It's a hard. Are you rushing or are you dragging? Great reference. What movie is that from? Just a joke. Eric Bonchico gave me the most insane look of all time.
It's from the Smash Summit skit, of course.
Oh, of course.
Okay, that's a tough stock to lose. Yeah, Cybil just feels like she's being drawn into the tornado of Kirby combo in the middle of the stage. Yeah. Like she's going in there and she's getting hit.
I do think that a smaller stage probably would work better for her because she can get. I'll be honest as well. I've not seen her grounded up B once, and I feel like that's. As far as I was aware, that's a.
Whoa, crazy nair.
That's like a bread and butter part of Link, is it not? Is that grounded up B?
I mean, if you play an unranked melee, yeah.
I mean,
crouch cancel the Boomerang into fair.
That was sick. Okay. Ooh.
Uppy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I wanted the uppy there.
Boom. Just like that. Now let's see 2 more of those without any percent whatsoever. Get us on the board. Get us on the board.
The space does feel vital, but it's just. Shenanigans is doing a great job of making the space feel small.
Okay, no, you're right. Probably because Kirby can just low profile it every day of the week, right?
I don't know.
Unlucky.
And as any character can shield,